Over the years, I've been really lucky to travel to many different parts of Australia and see firsthand the sometimes slight and sometimes very big differences each state has that contributes to their individual personalities. And one of the things that stood out was how each individual state appreciated and offered different opportunities to do things that Zoom. On today's program, Kate, Allan and myself are in Perth, Western Australia to experience two very different things that Zoom and take you along for the experience. I'm Aaron Pitt, welcome to Zoom.
We are doing the Zoom Challenge, where we are exploring things that drive, fly and float in WA. Now it's time for me to reveal my challenge, and joining me today is Chad here. He is the eldest son of Wayne Smith from City Toyota. Chad, you excited?
Yeah.
Look at your hat, your dad would be pretty proud of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, now you know what we're doing, don't you?
Yes.
I haven't done it before, I'm pretty excited. I don't think Alan's done it before either, so I'm going to see if he can actually hack this.
Hello.
What do you reckon? Here you are.
Where are we? What is this?
I think you've got a pretty clear idea as to what we're doing. Segwaying, that's what we're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Segway on, get some training.
Okay.
Okay, we've got to get you a high-vis vest. We've got to do some training first, and then we're off, okay? You
Let's
ready?
go.
Yeah. Let's do it, come on.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a Segway. It needs two things. It needs you on it, and it needs to be activated as well. So it's simple as stepping up a set of stairs after that. So grab hold of both the hand grips and step up in one clean motion onto the machine, okay? Transfer your weight forwards and you'll go forwards on the machine. Transfer your weight backwards and it'll stop. To go left and right, we use the lean steer. See by the construction over here on the right-hand side, this is where the new footbridge goes across to Vic Park as well.
Phew, I finally got the hang of this. This is awesome.
It's great, isn't it?
So tell me, Owen, why Segways? What got you into it?
2004, I did a tour in Washington, DC, and just knew I had to bring them back. So it took me 7 years to change the laws and the permitting, and then I brought them back here.
7 years, that's dedication.
Yeah.
Now tell me, where do the tours take you around Perth?
So we either go east up to East Perth Cove here, or we go down to the University of West Australia, west, or we do a centralised loop around Perth, which is the Riverside Tour.
That's just such a fun and unique way to see Perth. And
Yeah.
you obviously teach people some stuff along the way as well?
Absolutely, we teach about history and culture and also upcoming events.
So you've got something for everyone, really, don't you?
That's right.
And Rottnest as well?
Yes, we have.
Well, Rottnest, I've got to give it a try because that's one of my favourite places. And if you haven't given this a shot, you absolutely have to. The website is segwaytourswa.com.au. But Owen, thank you, this is unreal.
Great, well, let's round up the troops and go then.
All right, sounds good.
Now, segwaying is a lot of fun, but something that just tips the day off is seeing Alan Simons wreck the do and don the helmet. And you're going to get to see it again later in the show, but you're going to have to wait to find out what he's driving. After the break, you're going to see Alan driving a Hyundai Tucson, thanks to John Hughes Hyundai. Do you want to get more torque out of your diesel? Well, the team at United Fuel Injection can help. They're the experts in diesel fuel injection, turbocharging, vehicle performance and economy. So make an appointment today and get more torque out of your diesel. Go to unitedfuel.com.au.
We've become very much at ease with the SUV concept of motor cars over the past few years. We love their practicality and their versatility. There are just so many ways we can enjoy them. And when there's a new release from a highly acclaimed and awarded manufacturer like Hyundai, that creates a lot of interest and makes for very busy times here at John Hughes Hyundai. This is the 2015 Hyundai Tucson Highlander diesel. First impressions reveal it's longer and wider than its predecessor, giving us more cabin room, so that now it's officially moved up a size to be included in the medium SUV class. It's also more sporty in the looks department and gains a wider appeal for both younger and mature buyers. It also gives us great safety, stylish interior, a very nice ride, and all the extras the growing ranks of SUV buyers demand. As we've come to expect from Hyundai, the Tucson is better than good, it's great. Great to look at, great to drive, great value. This is the top-of-the-line turbo diesel Highlander, and this car will take on all competitors in the mid-size SUV market, and it will win. The Hyundai doesn't let us down on interior quality in any way. There's an upmarket feel everywhere you look. The perforated coarse-grained leather gives a classy and comfortable premium look, and the delicate use of piano black and silver accents add more style. The Tucson Highlander's leather-wrapped wheel is comfortable and responsive, and the ergonomics of the cockpit layout are spot on. Very little has been overlooked in here. The view out ahead is great. Both front seats are electrically adjustable, 10 positions for the driver, 6 for the passenger, and they're even heated and ventilated. Well, John, this is another great release from Hyundai.
It's the all-new Tucson. It's a top-of-the-range Highlander. Now, we all know how good the iX35 was. Well, this is its replacement, and this is better. I'll tell you what you get. You get a 2-litre turbocharged motor. How about a panoramic moonroof? You get satellite navigation, a powered tailgate, autonomous emergency braking. How good is that? You get lane assist, and with the hatch up and the rear seat down, there's nearly 1,500 litres of space. Fantastic.
It's a lot of car in a very compact package. It's gorgeous,
yes, it is. Not too big, not too small, and just fantastic to drive. And great value, particularly when you get a 5-year new car warranty.
This is also a very quiet car on the road. Wind noise is also kept to an absolute minimum, and the suspension is tuned for Australian roads. Hyundai continues to outpace its competitors, and that's noticeable in every aspect of the Tucson: ride, comfort, and power. The diesel in this car is quiet, powerful, and vibration-free. It has refinement in spades. This is particularly noticeable with the smooth delivery of torque and power, which means you never have to thump your foot to the floor to get out of the way of trouble or just to increase speed. It really is a very well thought-out car. The Tucson Highlander diesel makes a very impressive statement as the technology-filled flagship for Hyundai's new mid-size SUV range. Have a look at one today at John Hughes Hyundai. Go to johnhughes.com.au.
Is it just me, or is it now hard to take Allan Simon seriously after seeing him in a helmet? Could be just me. If you take live events seriously or you want to know more about them, you've got to go and experience one. Thanks to United Fuel Injection, the #1 place to get more torque out of your diesel, here are our 3 favourite live events happening around the country. South Australians, it's time to show off your beast at the Copper Coast Show and Shine. This huge event is open to all makes and models, hot rods, classics, exotics, lowriders. They'll all be there for you to enjoy. You can come along and check out the dyno comp, the live music, and get the kids involved with heaps of fun activities. So bring your ride, your family, and all your friends for a great day out on Saturday the 1st of October at Kadina Oval on the Copper Coast, starting at 10 a.m. If you're in Queensland and you're into classic cars, then this is the one event you have to attend. It's the Noosa Beach Classic Car Show. It's the most prestigious collection of classic cars in Queensland, and this year's mark is none other than the iconic Ford. Come along and explore over 250 cars from the golden age of motoring with other car enthusiasts. If you've got a cool classic car, then enter it in because there's over $3,000 in trophies and prizes up for grabs. It's on Saturday the 2nd of October at Lions Park in Noosa Heads. The annual Forbes Motor Show is back in Victoria, and this one's going to be bigger than ever. With trophies and prizes in 25 vehicle categories, there's bound to be plenty of excitement on the day and a huge range of old and new cars, trucks, bikes, and even antique machinery. And if you've ever wanted to display your pride and joy, you can do it at this event for free. Entry to the public is $2 for adults, and all proceeds are going towards the local Forbes charities and schools. So get down on Sunday, the 2nd of October, to South Circle Drive in Forbes to be part of all the action. 3 great live events that you can attend with your family and experience the live event love. You've got to go to one because they're a lot of fun. Now, Allan Simons, you see him as a cool cat, but I see him as a guy behind the scenes that has a lot of laughs, but it only comes out in something that goes fast. So I had to challenge him to a fast V8 hot lap in Perth, WA. To see it, you're going to have to wait until after the break here on Zoom. Welcome back to Zoom. I'm now with Jürgen from MC Motorsports. Jürgen, thank you very much for inviting Zoom out to share your sprint day.
Yeah, well, welcome here. Today we've got a bunch of competitors from the Porsche Club and a variety of other different car clubs coming to use our awesome facility here to run in the Club Sprint Championship.
It is an awesome facility. I mean, you've got tracks everywhere, there's cars everywhere. Now this is actually it's a car racing track.
It's a road circuit with manoeuvring areas, skid pans we use for driver training, as well as for our motorsport. We run our V8s, our MR2 Rally Blasts over here. But today's about individuals bringing their own cars out and racing in their own cars. Base level motorsport, so it's introductory level. Some of these guys, it's their first ever event. We've got about half a dozen guys being timed for the first time today, and a bunch of experienced competitors as well.
Now, MC Motorsport's quite unique, isn't it? Because it's not really a racing team, it's a car education facility, isn't it?
We are. We're trainers. We run performance driving courses. We offer the venue for vehicle tuning, for driver tuning. We have experienced instructors on hand. So anyone who buys a high performance car or have a car that has some kind of performance and want to try it out in a safe environment, through legislation these days, 3 seconds of full throttle and there goes your car. Here you can come out and have a real good play in safe hands, oversight by good instructors, or in-car instruction from the instructors.
Now, the thing about driver tuning and car tuning, it's not about getting your car running right, and it's not about you just the driver a little bit. It's a way of describing you help improve each driver and help understand what their car can and can't do.
The easiest way to make a car go quicker is fix the nut behind the wheel. And that's what we're experienced at. We look after the drivers, get them doing the correct things in a safe environment, in a nurturing way.
Okay, so tell us about the day. What are we in for all the way through to the end?
We're going to see a whole bunch of different cars today, having timed runs. At our venue here, we don't do door-to-door racing. It's nice, safe, well spread apart, so we guarantee to send your car home safely at the end of the day. Cars launch at about 15-second intervals. We put about 4 cars at a time on the track, timed. They break a timing beam at the end, roll into the pits, huge big grin on their face, run straight to the timing board and see how well they've done.
Well, hopefully I get to have a little bit of a go and you won't be able to get the smile off my face. Now, thank you very much for having us out here. We really appreciate it. Going to have a lot of fun. To MC Motorsport, well, maybe. We've got a bit of a challenge on at the moment, so maybe I could bring the guys out here, Kate and Allan, and you can let us have a go in one of the V8 race cars. What do you reckon?
Absolutely. Come out soon, you'll have a ball.
Here they are, Kenny. Well done. About time you guys got here.
What is this?
Oh, what does it look like? Well, we've got Ken here from United Fuel Injection. I thought I'd match their torque with the torque of a V8 racing machine.
So what are we exactly doing?
We're going to go in there and do a couple of hot laps around the race course here, thanks to the guys at MC Motorsport.
That is unreal.
Okay, we've got to go get suited up like Kenny, though.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's go, Ken.
Let's go. Kate's away.
Okay, Kate,
Really?
you're in. You're in.
That was a lot faster than I was expecting.
Oh, yes.
Look at her. She's got
It's a bit wide,
wider.
actually.
She's a bit wider than last. Look at her. You're a little bit wide, Kate.
That was terrifying.
Good.
Thank you very
Let
much for
Allan
terrifying
in.
me. That was
Yeah.
great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'll have a go.
Here we go. Look at that,
How
Al.
you going? Good, mate.
Okay, he's going to be okay with his pacemaker.
Ah, yeah, I'll try. Up that 8 next one.
Oh, you got a bit more colour on your face than I did.
It's just like a Saturday morning drive down to Woolies. It's fantastic.
Can you take it out of kiddie speed now? Okay.
Bring it home, Aaron.
Just have fun.
Bring it home.
That was awesome.
Unreal.
Well
good
done.
challenge. Good challenge.
I tell you what, I gave this guy a high five at the wrong corner. I thought, well done. He was like, no, there's one more, and we almost lost it, but you pulled it back very well, Lee. Well done. We're done, guys.
That was a
Wow.
huge day, and I think WA
Fantastic.
wins as far as exciting things
Certainly
to do.
does.
It does. The sun's almost down, and we just did 3 exciting things in WA. I mean, what an effort. What an effort.
Huge effort. Can we get changed now? Can I go home?
Go get changed. Go get changed. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks to United Fuel. Now, how about we have a bit of a chat, Lee? You can tell us a bit more about the actual racing itself. Now, Lee, how long have you been involved in MC Motorsport?
I've been working here for 2 years now.
Okay, now, how do you get a job driving a race car every day?
Well, they brought me in for my my motorcycling skills. Turns out I actually used to race cars, so I actually got to drive the V8s as well as do the motorcycle training.
The hardest job in the world. Now, so people at home don't get the wrong idea, MC Motorsport is all about teaching people how to actually, I suppose, understand their weaknesses, understand their car's weaknesses, and be a better driver.
Yeah, we're just about developing more of an all-round package for each individual, car and driving, and same with their bikes. Teach them about their bikes and their riding, and just make them safer all round, really.
Okay, well, I've had a ball. Thank you very much for being part of our challenge. You made it a fun day. Now, Lee, before we go, I reckon there's a little bit more light left, though, Lee. You reckon you could squeeze a couple more laps in or what?
I think we've got a couple more in it.
I think we've got a couple more in it. So there you go, 2 great, unique experiences that you could do that Zoom should you live in or ever visit Perth, WA. The segways were great, by the way. We got to see a lot of Perth in a short amount of time with a little bit of effort. And of course, the V8 supercar drive was awesome. If anything, it was over too quickly. If you'd like to do either event, you can do that by following the links on our website. Now, what do you think of when you think of Sydney, New South Wales? I personally think of prestige, luxury and excitement. After the break, we catch up with this week's Zoomaholic, who happens to have all of that in his car. That's next on Zoom. Whether you're searching for a top quality, new or pre-owned vehicle or a factory service with genuine Toyota parts, then City Toyota is your best option. Why? Because they're one of the most awarded Toyota dealers in Australia. And as a 5-star customer service dealership, you can be sure the helpful and professional team at City Toyota will always find the right car for you, and importantly, at the right price, with the best possible service. To find out more, go to citytoyota.net.au. Now, whenever you're in Sydney, you're pretty much guaranteed to see some pretty special cars. And every now and then, you get to stop the owner and ask them about them. Well, I'm now with Marcus, the owner of this 360 Ferrari. How are you, Marcus?
Good, thank you.
Mate, I love your car. It's a pretty special 360 Ferrari. It's fire engine red. This is a cool car.
Definitely is.
Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to be our very first New South Wales United Fuel Injection Zoomaholic. You up for the challenge?
Sure, why not?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave you with the camera and the guys and you can tell us all about it.
I've got a 360, an 03 model. I've had it for about 2 years. It's never been an accident, original paint job on it. Before I bought it, I rang up Ferrari, asked them about the mileage on it so I could make sure everything was okay. They actually told me at the time when I was purchasing it that it only had 16,000 on it. After the 2 years I've been driving it a little bit, it's got about 22,000 on it now. I knew the car, so I knew that he maintained it well. So I actually decided to buy it off him. He gave it to me a good price. I actually got it for around about 140,000 at the time. I just enjoyed driving it on the weekends. What I really love about it is the comfort of the car, the handling of it. It's so smooth on the road, and the actual noise that actually comes out of it is quite nice. She's fairly quiet while she's idling, so the coppers don't disturb you too much, pull you over and have to harass you like other cars. And when you're out in the open road, when you want to put your foot down a bit, it's got a really nice sound to it, just like this. So she sounds pretty good, pretty awesome. I'll take you around and let you have a look at the motor. It's quite big. I'll keep it running. As you can see, there's actually no movement to the motor. You can put a 50-cent piece on it and it should stay there. So she runs quite smoothly. Hi, I'm Marcus Reed. This is my 360 Spider. I'm a Zoomaholic because I love my car.
What a great car. A car that truly looks at home in Sydney, and a perfect example of how something that zooms can reflect your state. If you've got something cool in your state that reflects its personality perfectly, we'd love to hear from you. Send us an email. You never know, you might be on a coming show. Until next week, bye for now. Remember, whatever you do that zooms, make sure you do it safe. Stick around, there's something cool coming up on 7 Mate.
And that's a wrap.